just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alex Gonzalez will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight.
Shortstop, Alex Gonzalez.
Swing and a rocket to third. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Well, first pitch of the game, a lot of guys on the mound are thinking, all right, let's just get ahead here with the fastball. He was having none of it at the plate. Drives this one for a solid single to start things out.
James Newcomb will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Swing and a line drive to left, and that'll get down out there.
Well, I'm pretty sure this isn't how you envision things going when you're getting ready out in the bullpen. He's thrown 2 pitches here to start the ball game, and both of them have become base hits. That's not a good start.
Albert Pujols will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
And apparently they're picking up right where they left off last night. You wondered if maybe they'd want to save some of those runs, but it turns out it might not matter as they hit the board first here again in the first inning.
Alfonso Soriano will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Wilson Betemit will stand in, and you see there he's been scorching hot these past few games. Lined hard to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
I tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. You know, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you here. Let's go.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. He'll come home with it. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Boy, and when your ace is on the mound, this is exactly what you want to do offensively. Get him some early runs, hopefully take the life right out of this crowd. Things are looking good for him early.
Corey Hunter will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he is in there.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Roger Bernardina will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
R.A. Dickey is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Francoeur is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubbies are in front, 4-0. DJ LeMahieu will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first by Betterman, 1 gone.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first.
Baseman,
I'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch and he's gone before you know it.
And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And Bernardino will pull this one in, 2 gone now.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that base up.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down in front of Hunter, a base hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Carlos Quentin will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. And Quentin's going to have himself extra bases. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now. Jeff Francoeur will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So Alex Gonzalez will stand in for the second time now as he'll again get the opportunity to lead off an inning.
Yeah, 9 men came to bat in that first inning, so now they get a chance to reset and start over here in the second.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. Quentin is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
James Newcomb will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now. I mean, you see it right there. 7 hits against him now. We're still just in the second inning. And you want to at least give him a chance to work out of it, but at this point, I can't really see him turning this thing around.
Runners on the move for second. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Zach Kozart will get his first opportunity now. And as you see there, he's in need of something to go his way because he's been ice cold these past 8 ball games. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. But he's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out. But he winds up heading back to the dugout after just 1 pitch.
Matt Wieters comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And Soriano will tuck this one away for route number 2. Dylan G will take his cuts now. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Wilson Betamit is ready to go here as we begin the third.
For the Cubs, third baseman, Wilson Betamit.
In the air toward right field and deep. Back goes Francoeur, but he'll just turn and watch this one sail out of here. Jason Castro will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Jason Castro.
Now here's a hard hit ball caught out there at second base, and that becomes the first out of the inning. Torrey Hunter will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Roger Bernardina will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And that hitting streak of his continues to grow as it's reached an even dozen ball games now. R.A. Dickey will try it again. He flew out his first time. And there he goes towards second. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 5-2 Chicago. DJ LeMahieu makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And this gets on through into right, and he's aboard with the leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Yonder Alonso will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You just don't see that like, ever. Not in that situation, not in that count. That's a big break from an offensive standpoint. Now you've got to find a way to make that hurt somehow.
Andrew McCutcheon will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Very important here, with two guys on following the hit by pitch. He had to come out and establish the count in his favor, and he did just that.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bernardina will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Well, you know, sometimes when it's so cold out there and your fingers get just a little bit numb, it's not always easy to grip the baseball. And this is a throw that he should be able to make, but you know the conditions out there aren't exactly ideal.
Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here comes a 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit. Carlos Quinton will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 1-1 now to Quinton. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So 2 on with 2 away, and making his way in is the right fielder, Jeff Francoeur. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, and don't think he doesn't know it. He may not get a better one the rest of the night.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Alex Gonzalez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And this ball will be chopped foul. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. James Newcomb will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Here's a pouncing ball now back up the middle, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got himself a base hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Runners off for second. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game.
Well, the decision to run from first is really going to pay off this time. I don't know if he scores if he's not running, but since he's on the move, he's able to score easily from first on the double.
Alfonso Soriano will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And Soriano fooled a little there as he bounces this one out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Wilson Betemit will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Jason Castro.
Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Brandon Workman is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Jason Castro is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Hard hit towards center. McCutcheon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Zach Cozart will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Ball hit in the air now toward the left fielder Soriano. 1 pitch, 1 away. 3rd and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Matt Wieters will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And here's a fastball called for strike 2. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second as he'll hang on here to record the 2nd out.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. You won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Chris Getz will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Carlos Torres is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Corey Hunter will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. On the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, a leadoff single. So he continues to hit the ball well. His 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's off to a hot start in April, currently 2nd best in that department in the National League. Roger Bernardina will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Runners going. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Alex Gonzalez will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score. James Newcomb. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. DJ LeMahieu will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Bernardina, and he's got it 1 away. Yonder Alonso will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. In there, and it's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Late decision to offer it the changeup as this is bounced to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Called a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Albert Pujols will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Albert Pujols.
Here's the first offering. And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there.
Boy, this one deserves another look at show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. And now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. Wilson Betamit will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball.
His perfect night continues. He's been on base all 4 times, and he's on again here with a solid single.
Castro.
Jason Castro will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Come on, through. Let's go, Brewers!
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. After the break, we'll see the former #1 overall pick Pedro Alvarez start things out. And there is Pedro Alvarez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Carlos Quentin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Jeff Francoeur stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Francoeur on at first. The pitch. Zach Cozart is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen in a close game like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Torrey Hunter will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Roger Bernardina will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Cozart for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Runners on the move for second. Fouled straight back. On the move again from first. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that will be a base hit for Jeter. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, if that was a hit and run, I guess you say it worked out. He's got that huge hole on the right side, yet even with the shortstop staying home, he manages to find a much smaller hole on the left side, but hey, he made it work.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Oh, look at this. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play.
Oh, what a great effort right there just to get an out on this play. You see him lay out to get the ball, then make a good flip to the bag to get the force at second. Wow, that's nicely done.
James Newcomb will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Albert Pujols will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Fouled back. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Oh, and a great swing right there. That's his 3rd RBI of the night, and he continues to swing the bat well.
Alfonso Soriano. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. McCutchen retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3. Cameron Lowe will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Matt Wieters is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Matt Wieters.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Therefore, it is Bernardina, and he's got it 1 away.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
And this is hit to Gonzalez at short. Could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. Still way back. It's 9-3. Sam LeCure will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, he fails here in his bid for a 5-hit ball game, but he's had a game to remember, no doubt about it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing here and another ground ball headed to first. Alonso will step on the bag himself for the out. Torrey Hunter. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far.
Torrey Hunter.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Up next for the Cubs,
Roger
center fielder.
Bernardina will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Here's a ground ball to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Yonder Alonso will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. A quick out number 1. Andrew McCutchen will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And now here's a fastball from low as he jumps ahead 0-1. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
And that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away. Carlos Quentin will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Jeff Francoeur is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. In the air to straightaway center field. Bernardina is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Andrew Newcomb will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Newcomb.
Line to left. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Alex Gonzalez will look for his 3rd hit of the ball game now. And now the runner's trying for 3rd. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Here's the first offering. James Newcomb stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. A catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on one more here on the sacrifice fly.
Albert Pujols will step in, an RBI single this last time around. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time. Andrew Newcomb is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Zach Kozart will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The catcher, number 32.
Matt Wieters will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Now this pitch is hit on the ground to the right side, and it'll get through. Some magic on 0-2. It's a base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate. He turns it around for a solid single.
Scott Sizemore will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now the first pitch. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This is